Premier friends. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, I just want to take a sec and just share just kind of some of my experiences with this style workshop concept. And so most of us were introduced to this back at Rally. And you know what? I came home kind of thinking a couple of things about that. Number one, I thought it was a great concept. Number two, my calendar was really pretty good. And so I kind of had the mindset of if it's not broke, don't fix it. And so I did start implementing some things. I started implementing the kind of talking about the 1, 2, 3. I started calling my shows style sessions. But other than that, my shows pretty much stayed the same. And so then at the end of August, if y'all remember, the Houston area got this thing called Harvey. And so Harvey came in and pretty much just kind of wrecked my fall, wrecked my calendar. And as I began to kind of start reaching back out to people, it was just a weird place for people to be. Either if you weren't affected by Harvey, then you knew people that were. And so people just were not really interested in getting some girlfriends together and getting some free jewelry. In fact, they felt really weird about asking people to come do that, even though they had a great time, even though it was just such a good distraction from the rebuilding process. It still was just, people just felt kind of weird about it. And so, my calendar, I was really struggling just from my calendar perspective and just getting that back where I wanted it to be. And in hindsight, I don't think that was by accident. And so I guess it was probably end of November. I really just said, you know what I'm doing is not working, and so I need to kind of figure this out. And I kind of started seeking out some of the girls that were really doing this style workshop concept, and I really just started asking some questions about that and really just trying to dig in and figure out what it was all about. And you know what, I ended up going in full force, and that was probably at the end of November. And so pretty much end of November, all of December, I just did it, and I did it afraid. I did not know what I was doing, and that's another thing I think that really kind of held me back initially, is that I just didn't really feel confident. I'd been doing Premier for 17 years, and I'd kind of been doing the same thing, and I felt really comfortable in that. And so I wasn't super excited about, just kind of redoing everything. And so I did, though, very reluctantly and a little bit scared. I kind of jumped in and said, you know what have I got to lose? I was not getting shows. I was not being able to reach people. And so I really was just kind of at a point that I think that God kind of led me to in order for me to be open to try new things. And so I did. And you know what? It has been, I'm so thankful that God led me down that path. It's been so fun to be able to see what He's doing in this. So a couple things, a little bit of my takeaways is that initially I was just afraid. I was afraid that I wasn't going to know what I was doing. And what I think probably one of the most empowering things is the worksheets that some of these girls have created. They have just made it so easy. I really just follow the worksheet, and it makes me feel professional. It makes me feel empowered, and I'm able to really kind of I guess those fears I realized were just not true, that really was super helpful in that. Another thing is that it's been so crazy to see the response from this. And so I've done some videos on my VIP pages. I've done some on my business page, and it's been so interesting to see the responses from that. Because you know what? I led with jewelry for years, and I love the jewelry. I love what we have to offer in this jewelry. I think jewelry makes the difference, but unfortunately, I was not connecting with people that way. And so I kind of changed that a little bit, and now I'm, still leading with jewelry. Jewelry is still my product. But you know what? It's more about service. And that has been what has been so eye-opening through this. And I will tell you, I am more excited about my business now that I have been in 17 years and what we have to offer through these services. I'm doing the style workshops, I'm doing the closet consults, I'm doing personal styling, and it has been so fun to see my customers and my clients and how they're reacting towards that. I'll give you a couple little things that have come from this, because I think the biggest difference that I'm seeing is that I am now being sought after as a professional, and that never happened before. I felt like a professional. I felt like I had a great business to offer, but it wasn't something that was happening, and now I am. I'm doing seminars for corporate places, so that's kind of neat. That's never happened before. Also, some kind of interesting things is that like I'm a part of this workout group, and I've been there for almost a year. And I've really connected and started building relationships with some of these girls. And you know what? I've reached out to them on several occasions, asking them if they would come to an event or, and I mean, it's not like I wear my jewelry to work out, so that's not something that they see all the time. Well, I did a video yesterday in my closet where I just talked about kind of the concept. And I went to work out last night, and 3 people saw that video yesterday afternoon that I posted, and 3 people yesterday evening said, I need you. I've already got 1 girl scheduled. I'm working on scheduling the other 2 girls, and I think that that is what has been the most powerful thing through this, is that I am able to serve in a way that I've never been able to serve before. Andy Horner has taught us, and I've heard him through every rally that he ever spoke at talk about serving and talking about that if you go with a heart to serve, God will bless you. And it's just something that happens. And you know what? For the first time in 17 years, I absolutely feel like I am serving, and I feel like I have some amazing things to offer my clients. And so that's my story. I love it. I'm so excited about 2018 and what these services are going to do for my business and also for our team. So thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.